Kenny, thanks for joining us. You must be so disappointed with that result.
Yeah, we are, and you know the corner there where they've got a lot of bodies in, but they got the first and the second contact, and I understand the initial header hit Lawrence, but you know we needed to be there to read the second ball to hook it out, and it's you know those moments that have cost us today. Just generally, it was quite a good performance, and I did think we were the better side, you know, but similarly you have to concentrate for 90 minutes, unlike us as well, because we've been very strong at the back, not just in the defenders but in our set piece defending and in our defending as a block and as a team, which the first minute and the last minute have let us down. The bit in between, you know, we've played very well.
Because it was a test of character after that terrible start.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we've got done on the far post, you know, there's two sort of free, O'Keefe and Newby are free on the far post, really, for us, and our left wing back couldn't get around quick enough, and obviously Beasley's put it in. But similarly, there was a lot of time to go, and I still felt confident once the game started, and I did feel that we had a lot of things right today, and there's a lot the players can base their performances on and bring confidence to. Obviously, we need to eradicate those mistakes, and as I said, you know, two goals. You know, it needs to be zeros and ones really in the against column, and it wasn't there today. Having said that, they've got some attacking ability as well, Rochdale. But I did think even then, you know, if we could have just got our final pass right, we were up and around their box and had a lot of the game. And if we just could have got our final pass right and just that execution of maybe, you know, the right pull back, the right finish at the right time, then you know we deserve to score more as well.
Andrinen's goals per minute ratio at the moment is very impressive. It seems as if he was nigh by the woodwork. Did it cross the line before he got that equaliser?
Yeah, we'll never know. It's one of those for you know the linesman on the other side, and maybe with such a quick flick, he thought it wasn't. So you know we'll see, but it won't affect the result. And you know it was one of a number of good efforts in a dominant period that we had, and really should have been ahead.
He does work so hard, doesn't he?
He does, and you know we've got, I think, in most positions, good players. I'm pleased with the effort that the players are putting in. I do think for a lot of our players, there's a lot of our players on the way up, which is a really good thing, is a positive thing. And now it's about us just retaining our hunger, nailing down the details, working hard to keep improving all of the time as well. But you know, some good performances there and some good young players that are on the way up, and that encourages me. Although obviously today I'm disappointed.
Craig Clay doesn't score many, but that was a special one.
Yeah, half volley, he got over it and you know retained it very, very well. And you know the gap was there just inside the box and gave the goalkeeper no chance. It was a terrific goal.
The players looked really sort of down at the end of the game.
Yeah, and they did think that there was a win there for them. Obviously, you know we were, leading in the 89th minute, so you know we're obviously disappointed. But similarly, they did feel that they had the upper hand. You know, for me, there's some frustration and some disappointment on the day, but I still do think we've got some good players that are on the way up and going to keep improving. And if we can keep and retain the type of appetite and hunger to improve all of the time, I think as the season goes on, we'll get better.
Strength of depth is demonstrated by the substitutes bench with Darren Prattley and of course Adam Thompson.
Yeah, definitely, and bring sort of vital experience and what will be a key winter period now. And you know there's a good blend, I think, of good experienced pros, as you say, you know, with the likes of Thompson, of Prattley, of Beckles, of Clay, you know, lads like that have been around and they lead in the right way. But similarly, there's a high number of players, I do feel, some young players here that are on the way up and will keep improving, and we have to keep driving them on to keep improving.
But Paul Smith wasn't on the bench. No,
he has an injury, a toe injury. It does look like he'll be able to train though next week, which is okay. And it's another frustrating time for him after coming back and showing us all what he can do. But similarly, the good news is that we do think by Monday or Tuesday of next week he'll be training, and that's good after a toe injury.
And Callum Riley?
Yeah, Callum Riley's still feeling his groin. It's not settled completely, and while he's been in and around the squad once or twice, just getting back and out on that grass on a regular basis is proving tough for him through injury.
Finally, for me, Kenny, almost 500 travelling fans.
Yeah, and we're disappointed we couldn't give them a win. That's the initial feeling from myself as a manager. I'm delighted that they've backed us. You know, we really do appreciate it, and as I said, some frustration and disappointment that we couldn't reward them with a victory. We did feel that the victory was there for us today, and that does make it frustrating. But similarly, they give us a good round of applause at the end. And for the players, they have to keep working hard, have to always, like we all do, appreciate the effort that they put in and realise that, you know, the work we put in is for them.